He's making his way to Times Square right now. But he's felt kind of strange since lunch when Aaron, asked him if he was a thinker, quote unquote. If you were wondering if that caught him off guard, it definitely did. He's just now getting a chance to overthink it. He's not sure anyone's ever put him in a category like that. Not in that way, anyway. Not that she did anything wrong. It just always feels weird when somebody compartmentalizes you, whether they're right or wrong. He wonders if he does that to other people. Past what's necessary, anyway. He's wondering, what's the alternative to thinking? He's just now vaguely recalling seeing a picture of one of these corners. This was a long time ago, like many years ago. And there was a huge sign up around here somewhere that said, "Welcome to the center of the universe." And it's funny because he doesn't even remember questioning that, even from another country. Which makes him believe it's more than just successful self-promotion. There's actually probably something to it. In fact, offhand, he's trying to think of what other landmark would be a better choice if we had a center. And you can't really think of what that would be. Maybe Mecca, I guess? Not really. Still feels like a little unfair to all the other neighborhoods to declare this to be the center of your city, much less the world. He wonders if the center will change soon. He's thinking New York center, but the world center too. Whatever it is. It's also not lost on him that the center of our universe, or the Western universe anyway, is really just a bunch of advertisements. Like there must be a gazillion people that come through here every day to finally experience the Western Shangri-La being bombarded with ads. This can't be a good sign, ironically. You can feel Aaron telling him to shut up and take some pictures or something. I'm not exactly sure what. He feels silly carrying a camera around. I can't even imagine how many random pictures are taken around here every day. He's trying to understand the draw. He wonders who the main audience is for your picture. When you take a picture, it's is it you in the future? You want to see it later? Or is there one particular friend in your head that's most important, or a family member, dead or alive? I was thinking Facebook friends, but you figure they've probably seen whatever it is 1,000 times, or they've been there. And we've been taking vacation pics, since long before Facebook and Instagram. I guess it made more sense up until recently because you just didn't have as much access to high-resolution images of everything. But now he doesn't know how everyone isn't just completely overloaded with photographs from every corner of the world. He wonders how much taking pictures on vacation is just touching some kind of bullseye or capture the flag thing, at the end of an obstacle course on a game show. Nothing else, in the end, you can say that you got there and you caught all the Pokemon and you could have. On the way up here, he actually shot like probably 30 or so random shots and stuff. But he realized pretty quickly he was mostly like shooting angles. Like angles and textures and materials and design. When you stuff so many eras and designers and random things in a small space, it creates like an interesting sort of layered thing. Like if, Devo and the Spice Girls and Parliament Funkadelic and a jazz band all had to perform in the same little bathroom at the same time. And they worked it out. And you took a picture of that. I guess he was encouraged by that, like possibly finding his photography niche within like 15 shots. Pretty good. And here, he's back to feeling lost. There's mostly other tourists and signs and dirty second-rate costumes of superheroes. It's weird how he's feeling more peer pressure from Aaron right now than even his work friends. The weird part is really just being attached to something here. Maybe you show up to a place like this, like not knowing anyone, not knowing anything about like where you are or what's going on. There's sort of a beauty in that mystery. Like anything's possible. And inevitably you get to know someone or get familiar with something. And it's a good thing. At the same time, it feels like a loss. The unknown had its own value to it. A specific story that starts to take shape and like the mystique starts to die. He wonders if that's a normal, conscious thing, or conscious thought. Or maybe evidence of something else. Not insanity, but something unique to him. He's wondering if she's the funny one in her relationship. Or her family, or like the whole city, really. Like what percentage of native New Yorkers he would find are as interesting as her. Like Manute Bol seemed really tall. But where he's from, it's normal height. He's thought about that Manute Bol thing before, and he has a feeling if he ever looked it up, he'd find that's not true at all. Like the guy's fucking tall. Anywhere outside of a zoo. He's wondering if she hammed it up a little bit for him. Just to entertain the tourist, he means. Is he supposed to be taking pictures of himself in all these places? I forgot about that part. I guess he could ask these people over here. Excuse me. Hi. Do you think you could take a picture of me over here? Very funny. With my phone, actually. With my camera, I mean. All right, there you go. Just kind of, wait. Yeah, let's just try it this way. It's full? The card is full? Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah. How about that? Huh. Okay, well, sorry. Thanks anyway. He's trying to go through the shots, but I think he's going backwards, which isn't helping. He needs to go forwards. See what's at the beginning of the card. Wait, what was that? Or better yet, who was that? Got a picture of some woman. Just any woman, though. She's quite exceptional. Anyway, he's going to arrow the other way. Actually, wait a minute. Go back. This was only like a minute ago. I was wondering if this woman's still here somewhere. Where's she gonna look? Chances can't be good. I'm not exactly sure what he's gonna do. Okay. Actually, is that her? That's probably her in that lab coat. Or doctor's coat or something. It's hard to see her from here. Well, it's consistent with what's in the picture. And he's thinking, well, what if he goes to try to talk to her? How's that gonna work? Seems like the person would be really standoffish, maybe, chances are. Although Aaron did say New Yorkers do read people quickly. What would he say to her that would make her... Okay, she's moving pretty fast now. Well, he's just gonna go. He's not sure how he's gonna keep an eye on her as he's going down, but he's just gonna go down the street. If he is gonna go, he can't wait any longer. Excuse me? Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Okay, so this is about where she was, but that was almost a minute ago. Figured she's moving, but not quite as fast as him. Chances are she's bending up here a little bit. Okay. A lot of people. Okay, come on. Okay, at this point he could bump into her at any moment. Okay, what's he gonna say? Hi's not enough. Something that's not scary. Something funny. Trying to think of something. Scanning. Actually, you can just show her the picture in the back of the camera and ask if that's her or something. Let's go from there. Just say I wanted to find you or something. I don't know. I'm gonna work from there. Maybe I'll get arrested. There's a fine line between stalker and romantic. He hasn't seen her once since he came down. He should probably get up on these blocks or something. I'm just gonna try it. Using his hands as a visor, so it looks like he's trying to find somebody. Which he is. Damn it. Well, at this point, I mean, keep looking. That lab coat should stand out.
Yeah, sorry, I was just looking for somebody. No, I'll just call him. It's fine. Thank you.
Shit. Well, I mean, what were the chances this was going to work out? What were the chances he was just going to, she was going to talk to him and she was single and something would happen and, I don't know. Honestly, what are the chances she even looks like, the way she seems in the picture? Anyway, that whole thing was just kind of cheeseball something. Moment? Actually, that's where he went wrong, probably. Had he first, grabbed a pack of Mentos from a vendor and, then run and jumped over a bed of flowers and, offered her a Mentos or something, then they would have been frozen together in a freeze frame of eternal laughter. That's where he went wrong. But next time. No, you can't expect much from that, It's not every day you're inspired to do that. It's kind of random, but for some reason, this one still feels like a big loss. No. He needs to go figure out what's going on with his SD card. Yeah, sure enough, there's tons of her honeymoon pictures on here. You can imagine they would have already downloaded this. He's gonna have to text her just to make sure. Feeling pretty drained after that little adrenaline rush he just had. Actually, maybe you should stop here. Going too deep into someone's personal honeymoon pictures might surprise you in scarring ways. He could probably get another SD card somewhere. Also, he does have the laptop. Should have enough space to dump everything on. Well, either way, he should dump everything on the laptop for safety. First, actually, he's going to go back. He wants to see the picture of that woman one more time really quick. Yeah, he's really attracted to her, from what he can tell. Hard to really put into words how. Something about her, I guess. A little bit hard to make out, but her coat has like a company name or like a health system name or something on the left little lapel, like on the left side. If we can make it out, you can probably look that up, maybe. I don't know. It's a shame. He's going to pull the laptop out and start it, which annoys him a little. I really can't stand pulling these things out in the elements. Or really at all. Whenever he's using the laptop, like for sure, either his neck is about to get cramped up because he's sitting in a weird position, or his fingers are cramped, or the thing's about to get wet, he's going to spill something on it, or can't see the screen, or the battery's about to run out, or the thing's not working right, or the Wi-Fi sucks, or he's about to drop it. Always something. These touchpads are they seem like a nice invention, but in reality they're just like the most unintuitive, unseamless way to move something around. He's thinking. It seems to be a really new model, but nothing ever changes with these things. Worst great invention ever. Okay, cards in. Copying. Close that up. Put it to the side. Grab the phone. A semi looks like the SD card in. It's in, not on. Your camera is full of honeymoon pictures. I wanted to make sure you had them backed up before I erased the card. Send. It's probably going to be a little bit.